Opposed, same sign. Motion will carry. Rich?
Morning. We've got our pipe out there in 105 and Vine. We're trying to get that this week. Should be hopefully just a 1-day closure on 105, so won't be much of a detour needed for 1 day, but hopefully we'll get that in today. Purpose, there's a tile underneath there. We're wondering if the tile isn't what's causing the suck hole and not something else, so we'll see what happens. Broken, we'll probably just make sure it's big enough and solid metal pipe in there and get on with it, so we're not digging it up again. But so we don't know what we're gonna find until we get down there. We'll get that hopefully this week. I'm turning plans in today, tomorrow for Golden Place Recycle on Thrush North from 390 to 105. New trailer last week, so we'll hook that back up semi and start using it.
Good.
And then doing our maintenance, I guess, trying to get roads bladed since we got moisture.
Okay.
We still don't have the pipe yet for those twin pipes over by.
Yeah, like Kent's,
Or is it force? Or
Okay.
you think, yeah,
wherever it's at.
they haven't been delivered yet. So once we
Okay.
get them, we'll try to jump on that too.
Good. Okay.
So 105 shut down today.
No, it won't be today. I think we don't want to start early with the fog. So we'll, I haven't talked to RC yet, but it'll be this week sometime.
Good. Anything else for Rich?
I mean,
Liquor license up.
Sure. That's one. That's North County Fair Board.
What kind of fair board? Okay. Yeah.
Well, has anybody even talked to you guys about what we're doing?
To me anyway.
Okay.
Yeah.
If somebody doesn't know yet,
Well, go ahead.
Saturday night, we're having Johnny Holmes at the fairgrounds. Kind of slowly behind times with getting our liquor license through the state and getting your guys' true approval.
Yeah. So.
you want our blessing?
Yeah, they want our blessing for the
Well,
fair.
probably kind of a little late, ain't it?
Yeah.
We booked them and we booked them
2 years ago, wasn't
at
it?
least, it was before COVID, and we had them booked, I think 19 we booked them, and then we're gonna have them in
Yeah.
20. Then COVID hit. And we're gonna do it I don't remember, COVID got bad again, so,
I think it was actually approved a couple years ago.
yeah, and it's kind of like, no, we should pick a whole different weekend, because I'm like,
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it happens.
because one of the Kensett ladies that lives east of Bowl, or up by Bowling, west of Bowling, called me, why did you do that? Why didn't you advertise a couple years ago when your 150th was on? I mean, how do you?
Yeah, no, it's all good. So I think we should make a motion to again approve the use of the fairgrounds. So
I'll motion to release the fairgrounds for their band event.
I'll second it.
Moved and seconded. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Both same sign, motion will carry. So we have a liquor license there. We need to sign too, don't we?
No,
No,
that
okay, that's
just
done.
goes through the state
Okay, wasn't sure.
and that goes through the city.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, city limits.
Remember from
Yep.
the tracker pool.
Yep.
City
Okay.
limits.
Yeah.
Perfect. Appreciate you coming in. though.
Well, thank you.
Hope you have a good turnout.
These both.
They draw. a good
Yeah,
crowd.
well, if not, I'll
That's
get a
okay.
copy back to you.
That's okay. I got it's not signed, but I
Thank you.
got one, so we're good.
Yeah, hopefully
Good
it's good.
luck. I'm gonna be at the state fair. I'm going.
Well, I wasn't planning on helping, but
Have
I'm tearing
fun.
down the machine shed and I'm not, even though Saturday's weather, we got till Labor Day weekend to get it done. And I'm like,
Mhm.
always something to do.
Oh,
Yeah.
So Dan, if you need my help, I'll use the taser on something quick. Thanks, guys.
Thanks.
All right.
Yep.
Yeah.
A motion to approve the stamp warrants.
Okay,
I'll second it.
I guess I don't need all that.
that's been moved and seconded. Any further discussion?
Oh, sorry, who was first?
Me.
Okay.
Hearing none. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Both same sign, motion carried.
And there's payroll and
Okay,
claims.
yeah, so I'll take a motion to approve the claims and the payroll. Payroll.
I'll make a motion to approve the claims and the payroll.
Is there a second?
Second.
Then moved and seconded. None, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign, motion carries. Report. Report, 2449, a motion to approve the reports.
Motion to approve the reports.
Is there a second?
I'll second it.
Moved and seconded, any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. New payroll, but I better pay eligible.
Nope,
Any more liquor license?
Nope.
Destruction of claims and warrants up to FY 2007.
just an annual thing,
Yep.
so Chelsea can clean house again.
Okay, so I'll take a motion.
I'll make a motion to destroy the claims.
Okay, is there a second?
I'll second.
Moved and second. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Both same sign, motion carries. Okay. Public Health, Iowa DNR agreement. Chris, you gonna explain that at all?
There's a 20 agreement between the public health and the Iowa DNR to take water samples. And it was signed last time in 2002 and they're just agreed to it. I called, talked to him and said, well, we're gonna put it on the agenda for today and then public health held another meeting this week. He goes, well, do you have an ordinance and procedure? And I'm like, I don't know. So I'm trying to find out, there's nothing on the internet. And I'll ask Jackie if there's more besides what's on the internet for ordinances. If not, we'll have to do an ordinance and a policy. I have some
Draft.
from other different counties that we can copy if we need to. So, but it'll just take, an ordinance is gonna take us about 6 weeks, time to publish it and do all the stuff. So
Public health doesn't have any.
Jessica didn't know anything about it. So it was supposed to be done in 2002, never got done.
Oh,
So it didn't get done.
It didn't get done in 2002.
so then there's probably nothing there.
Well, that's, yeah.
Right.
There was nothing online, 'cause I called Joel and said, I know there's ordinance online, but I can't find them. He told me how to get into them. There was nothing on the online portion.
With this for now, these are.
This is the start, yep.
Okay. So,
So it's just a 10-year, it must be another 10-year agreement with 2080 between us and
huh,
the DNR to take water samples.
okay,
Just a test.
So we have to approve the agreement now and then maybe do an ordinance later.
We may have to do an ordinance later if we can.
and I think we'll address this Wednesday, public health too.
Yeah.
And then we need to do. And
I was
does the
gonna ask you,
public
Jackie,
health
if
need
there
to
was
do
any
that
more-
ordinance?
Ordinances other than what's on the internet.
Oh, there's a whole book of there's 2 books of ordinances.
Okay.
There aren't many on the internet at all yet.
Okay, well then maybe you have to come up and
Do some
do that,
research.
or hope maybe there's one done. I don't know.
Okay, all right, so I'll take a motion to approve the agreement. I'll do that for the 28th.
I'll make that a motion.
Is there a second?
I'll second.
Moved and seconded. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign, motion.
You can maybe sign again.
Well, yeah, I will make a meeting because we don't, I thought I was gonna have interviews in the morning. So I'll get there. Yeah, it will work. Okay. Okay, so we'll go to home base Iowa. Well, Alyssa's on her way.
Okay.
So we'll just wait. We'll discuss and approve the Snyder GSI service contract. Everybody get a chance to kind of peek at that a little.
Yeah.
Joel
Yes.
sent this.
Is that it's just for them to maintain
Mhm.
and service and add and whatever
Yeah.
else?
Mhm.
Because Joel was doing it before, right?
Well, yeah.
Yes.
Well, yeah. So I will take a motion for the approval of the Snyder GSI service contract.
Motion to approve the contract.
Is there a second?
I'll second that.
Moved and seconded. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Both same sign, motion will carry. So do I need to sign?
Yeah.
Are we client?
Yeah, that's us.
And that's 2-year, right?
I haven't really looked at it.
That's the way I read it.
Yeah, 2-year agreement.
Okay.
Yep, one setup charge and then a 2-year, and then charges each year. The way I read it.
Yep.
Okay, discussion on approval of concrete. Public.
It's pretty big.
Everyone's already doing it.
Yeah, come on in.
Coming out, we'll just finish what we're doing. This is
I like
from,
this.
Springer Construction.
The hot seat. I've never been in it before.
So it's to remove and replace sidewalks, curbing, install handicap, fund public health. £4,000 concrete rebar as needed, patch, blacktop, materials and labor is $12,180. Install 6-inch pad north side of public health for parking. £4,000 concrete with sealer rebar as needed, $29.90. Replace sidewalks at courthouse as marked. £4,000 concrete rebar as needed, sealer, dirt, materials and labor, $25.80. Grass is by, redo the grasses by owner, so the total dollars is $17,750.
What about the flagpoles?
That is not on.
I was really asking for that too.
Yeah. So. Should we?
Table
Yeah, Brian was gonna ask him about it,
it?
so
Okay.
is he ready to start on this? Do we-
I doubt it.
I doubt it.
Yeah.
It's not.
Just as many sidewalks as he's doing. I think this is
Yeah.
gonna be a contract.
Let's, uh,
What is everything they're doing at public health? Sidewalk, the entrance ways?
Yeah, pretty much the whole thing. it sounds.
So, yeah,
And
that
then,
whole-
north side,
On the west side of the building, that whole sidewalk, and I'm gonna put a handicap ramp in the middle instead of on.
On the
ends.
ends, yeah. And then, right on the north side of the building, there's some bushes and shrubs in there, rock.
You're gonna
Tape rock.
take that
Took that
out.
out, we're just gonna make that so you can have parking spots on the north side of the building as well.
In theory, in the next week or two, he's borrowing our equipment to do the shrub removal and rock stuff, I think.
okay.
On
That's
the
way we-
north side.
That's the way we talked this morning. so.
Are the shrubs still alive on the west side?
He's
Yeah,
pulled a
it
few,
looks-
you gotta pull a few. I think.
Pretty ugly.
It's bad.
I thought it looked
There's some
like
dying out.
the last time.
Kind of outlived their usefulness or something. Or soil, something, who knows? So, okay.
Yeah, I guess let's see if we can get the.
Yeah, Brian said last week he was gonna ask him about it, he forgot it.
And then we need those 2 guys to show up to kind of,
Yeah, I mean,
Paul and Jerry.
when
Aren't they
he
gonna
goes to
come?
that point where they want him,
Have a little input there as to where they want them and what,
give us a bid on what was it, 70 some holes, basically, so.
Mm.
so, yeah.
Hopefully Brian will get that
We
taken
need a
care of.
little input
Yeah,
from them and they need to know how many holes they need. And
Yeah, because maybe Kevin should talk to.
Maybe we should talk to those, yeah, to,
All
Early.
to Paul,
Yeah.
Jerry Bach and Paul especially.
Yeah.
idea. Okay. All right, let's go back from here from west, the home base Iowa.
What's on the agenda first?
Discuss approval additional incentives.
what you-
for
Oh,
town.
thank you. I just put that on there because Winnebago County was talking about adding to the incentive package for just Winnebago County. You guys, if you want to do something extra, that's fine. They were talking about doing that because they had already had home base Iowa in their county budget. So they're gonna maybe add on to what North Echo was going to do. So if you want to discuss and make that a thing, that's totally fine. If not, then that's fine too.
I don't think we have a budget.
No.
Not at this point.
Not at
Put
this
anything in
point.
there yet, so we might hold off on that until
Yeah.
the budget it maybe.
I'm doing a budget amendment, so.
Well, it's
I
probably,
mean,
not
it's
gonna
not
be- it's not gonna be
levied
much,
for.
it's gonna be, you know.
The only thing I seen that keeps popping up on all of them is like $100 for motel and $25-30 for gas and $25-30 for a meal. Cause that's probably one of the things that if you're coming from out of state to come here, you're kind of, that's an extra expense for you. That's the only thing I seen in there that it popped up on just about all of them, didn't it?
So would you want to just determine a max?
Yeah, that's what they did. They determined a max on it, and then they also put in there that it has to be a motel in the county. And that it has to get approved from your employer that you're interviewing with. The way I most read a lot of them in there.
Okay.
Right, you
So,
can't just come and look around.
You just,
They
yeah,
actually
you
come
just
for
can't,
us.
you actually gotta be here for an interview. The employer's gonna approve that, and there is a max.
I think it'll be easier to run all that through Winworth Betco. And then if there, that extra that we would decide if we budget that in, then we could just pay Winworth Betco back out of that. That'd be all right, as part of the package.
Additional.
I don't know, at the exec board meeting, we just approved $1,000. I
Right.
think that would, does that have to go back to the North Becco exec? board
Maybe,
meeting?
but.
I only say
makes
that
sense.
because the Winnebago County is, they wanted to approve every single step of the way.
And another one I read in there is it was a maximum of 6. They
6,
put a top end on it, so,
and we have a
after-
top end,
and we had, and that's 6 too, isn't it?
right, 6
Yeah.
for both counties.
Yeah.
One thing I do have, this is not finalized, I did ask Casey to throw in a gift certificate to the grocery stores in the 2 counties. So we might be able to do that, and that wouldn't come out of, hopefully I could work something out with Casey on that, have to follow up with that, so then there'd be $1,000 incentive plus a $100 or $200 gift certificate to the grocery store in the county that you're moving to.
But that's after they get here
Right.
and have a job and move
Have to be
here.
moved.
This is kind of to help them, let's go interview.
Yeah, decide.
Yep. So that's the only thing I picked up that a lot of counties kept doing over and over again, so. And they did put stipulations on it and top ends on it, so. It might be just something to think about.
Yeah,
Maybe we can add to it at a later point in time then.
Yeah. I think so.
Okay.
are they taking that out of their supervisor budget or how are they doing that?
Carla said she had like
She had a home
5
base. budget?
Iowa budget line item
They must have put it in.
for
Before.
years, I guess.
Okay.
Well,
Okay.
I technically still have a line for, it's in with organizations,
Was it?
Right.
but we just haven't put
We haven't put
anything
anything
into it.
into it yet.
There, we just haven't.
Just haven't put anything in there.
Yeah, let's hold off on that for now, and then we can.
Sounds
work on
good.
that in the budget. So that'll be right around the corner anyways.
And then- Here's the actual application.
I emailed it to you
Yep.
guys.
Yep.
So that's what I will send, unless there's any corrections. I'll send it, I'm gonna send off everything on Wednesday to Jathan. And then we're gonna piggyback on Tom's roll call event in November
Okay,
to announce the HBI program. Hopefully governor or lieutenant governor will come.
Sure.
Otherwise, I think Jathan might be able to come and be a speaker for Tom if he needs a speaker.
perfect.
And then I added the 1 sign. So there's total of 6 signs. So we can get that all submitted.
Do you want an
And-
approval for
and
the
Rich is-
signs or?
Gonna be involved with putting those
Yeah,
placement of them.
and we're, between Rich and I will work with DOT. Yeah, if you could approve that.
A motion to approve the home base application and the signage placement recommendation.
I'll second that.
Second. It's been moved and seconded. Is there any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Pose same sign, motion will carry. Thank you.
Awesome, thanks.
Anything else today?
No, as far as the one with Beckel line item, I did send Ready Fuels a request for their site map and a breakdown of their sources and uses, which we kind of already have, so we can probably figure that out, but we need the site map. Figure out what they're gonna build and everything, then I'll work with the assessor on getting an estimate.
How the covenants doing out here?
I talked to, or I emailed Scott back and I sent the county attorney what we're asking for, and I haven't heard back from either.
Gotcha.
It's usually a process.
Yeah,
Timely
I
process.
I'm thinking
figured.
okay.
It's more than a process.
And I am a few days late, but I did respond to that.
I saw it. Thank you. That's number 4, so we do have everybody.
Okay, I was just thinking, it was like, well, nobody apply to all, so
Yeah.
maybe they'll forget to, I don't know.
Nope, so then we'll have, that application will get funded and then we'll get one paid off, so then we'll still have 30,000 in there for any small business that would like to apply for a revolving loan fund.
Perfect.
Sounds good.
Thank you, Melissa.
You bet.
Yeah,
Appreciate
thank you,
it.
Melissa.
All right. Back to Chris. You got anything for us?
No, I don't have anything.
No, it's not end of the month.
Well, it's just on there, so I'm gonna go with him while he's here.
Give me the
I'll
opportunity.
Public health today.
Okay. All right. We've done the fair board, so department heads, I guess. We got anything?
We did talk to Mercata last week. They'll be starting on Keenan's Quarry in Worth County Lake this week, putting the cameras up there. As far as the big one with the courthouse and all the other buildings, they're still waiting for some parts to come in. They do not have a start date yet.
They're starting in 2 hours.
In 2 hours? Okay. They made it. in the fog, huh?
Did they get fiber up to Worth County Lake yet?
The fiber's Worth
They
County
did?
Lake, everything's ready. We're supposed to, my guys are meeting at Worth County Lake at 11.
Okay.
So we can have all the equipment out of our office, because,
Yeah, this one's good.
Clear up
but
the
on,
space.
on that note, just, I wanna double check it. The cameras, you know, did Joel ask you to add the camera stuff to
Insurance.
insurance?
Grandma,
Yeah,
right?
it's like $56,000 worth of equipment, I believe, but or somewhere in there.
Whether he took it.
Yeah,
Did they get the stuff that's in the engineer's building too, for the courthouse? 'Cause that's all here too, right?
Okay.
No,
Yeah.
we're waiting on, most of it's here. We're
Okay.
waiting on about 5% of this.
Was that a separate billing or was it all
it
together?
was separate from the courthouse.
Okay.
I
I'll have to
think.
look for that.
Yes.
But considering it's in our possession, we should probably get insurance.
Sure, we got it covered, yeah.
Kind of like that.
It's sitting out there on the engineer.
That's the first thing I thought of when you kind of joking said.
I think
still
I'm
for
hard.
60 grand.
On that stuff, probably 100,000 would cover that because a lot of that was our maintenance agreement.
Right.
300,000.
And maybe just, I can look back through emails, or if you want to just shoot Joel an email and ask for a copy of the invoice, because I think in the total for
Well,
all,
I should be able to. find it.
yeah, the total, some of it's actually broke out as the installation, because it, we're not doing anything other than we were receiving the stuff.
Mhm.
So some of that 56 or 60,000 could be installation. We might only have 30,000.
Well, yeah, I don't need it. Still a lot.
It's a lot.
I don't need it to,
It's enough where if something terrible happened, I wouldn't want to have to cover it in my budget.
it's pretty easy to carry. you
Right.
Stuff like that don't cost us extra usually.
know. Yeah. No kidding.
Just needs to be on the list.
Only other thing I got is jail inspection Friday morning.
8 o'clock, right?
Yeah, I think it's scheduled for
You
8.
go.
Gonna check it
I got it
out,
wrote
huh?
down.
Good.
I missed last year, so.
No, you'll enjoy it. It's well worth visiting with Doug.
Lock him up, Dan, give him a little taste of it.
Yeah.
Give him some.
It may be a tour, but it's
Give
still
him
an
that
eerie
fruit- give him
feeling.
that
Yeah,
fruit
Hawaiian
cup.
fruit cup.
At least till next Monday.
Get a good diet over the weekend.
Yeah.
All
We
right.
got Hawaiian fruit.
That's right. I was just gonna mention that, but I thought I better not.
Gotta give it a stir better. Anything else, department heads? Okay. Supervisor weekly then, I guess.
I had Partners for Children and we had an update on the hiring process, getting a new coordinator. And we decided to open up bids against on substance abuse and mentoring program because they came in a little bit late. And we still want to pursue those things. And then I had North Iowa Children's Alliance and went through the financial report and discussed the funds that we were carrying over. And we decided not to do anything with them at the present time. As things come up, we'll have money available to do things for like emergencies and that kind of stuff. And then we put together a committee for updating the North Iowa Children's Alliance Community Plan. And then it was brought to our attention that the state of Iowa has combined DHS and public health. And there
Yes.
was a little bit of a discussion there that we thought maybe, we hope not, we'll have to see how it goes, but we're kind of worried that maybe public health might get left behind
Yeah, we've
because
had
a
big
lot of things are DHS, the way things are done. You've already went down that road.
Well, we've had some discussions.
Yeah,
about what's
yeah.
going on at the state level, but
And then we had the Worth County Assessors Conference Board, and there we had discussed communication between the departments and working together as a unit to get work done in a timely manner. And then we kind of went over the assessor handbook and approved the assessor credit card again. And then getting new conference board members the information to get them up to date, so they kind of know what's going on when they come to that board. And that's kind of what was discussed there. So that's the things I had last week.
Was that was a conference board meeting as well. I didn't have anything else. We are having, hope their last EMS ambulance meeting tonight. So for next week, could you put on the agenda to approve the levy rate for November ballot? Unless something changes, I'll let you know, but I'll put it on there now before I forget, but we should be well in agreement with that number anyways for the ballot. So we can do that next week.
yeah, all I had was assessor's board, and then I did talk to John Rosengren, actually, about that Goose Lake area down there, and he helped me out, help a landowner on, so appreciated that. So that's all I had, I guess, so, all right, anything needs to be on for the next, anything else on for next week? Yeah.
Believe so.
Okay. Okay, if not, I guess, take a motion to adjourn.
Move to adjourn.
I'll second it.
Moving second, and all in favor, say aye.
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 Both same sign, motion carries. Thanks, everyone.
Time you wanna go?